I believe that wealth is resource. To be wealthy is to be well-resourced, and that's in all resources. And a sense of safety is one of those resources. A sense of presence in your life, the ability to be fully present in every moment and feel safe, feel happy, feel loved.
Welcome to Wealth Embodied. Together, along with some amazing guests, we'll explore and tap into our innate abundance and have meaningful conversations about developing our ability to embody the vibration of wealth while also uncovering new ways to think, feel, and cultivate our relationship with money so we can live our lives wealthy and aligned. Let's welcome our host, Alara Sage.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Wealth Embodied, where we activate and inspire you in your wealth consciousness, your visionary impact, and your creative genius. I'm your host, Alara Sage, and today it's just you and me. And I want to stir the pot. I want to stir the pot a little bit. What I mean by that is I like to bring in different perspectives. We tend to just kind of fall in these ruts of opinion and perspective. And if we're open-minded to a different perspective, it will expand our mind. We don't have to believe in that perspective. We don't have to agree with that perspective, but we can allow it to open our mind. So today, my stirring of the pot is financial freedom BS? Let's start with, what is financial freedom? Financial freedom is said to be when you have enough money that you don't have to worry about money. And yet, is that what happens? The reason I came up with this perspective, the reason I'm asking these questions, is because I have a client who is a multimillionaire. Does he worry about money? Not necessarily in the way that somebody who has absolutely no money worries about money. But yes, he still worries about money. So it's a different kind of worry. He has anxiety. He told me that he fears stopping. He's been creating his wealth since he was in high school. He's done a very good job of it, to the point that plenty of franchises, plenty of wealth coming in, really he wouldn't have to work another day. And yet he finds himself unable to stop. So that causes him anxiety. He knows that he's in a new chapter of his life and it really is time to stop. But the idea of stopping, the idea of slowing down, the idea of not doing what he's been doing the majority of his life is very scary. So the question is he really free? Again, we can argue that from one perspective, yes, because he doesn't have to worry about how his meals are going to be paid and if there's going to be a roof over his head. And that is true for some people who have no money. They worry about those things. And then there's people who have very little money and are very, very happy and fulfilled and don't have anxiety. Are they more free than the person who is quote unquote financially free? If you are feeling anxiety in your life on a regular basis, are you free? Of course, my perspective is no, because it's not what I believe wealth to be. I believe that wealth is resource. To be wealthy is to be well-resourced. And that's in all resources. And a sense of safety is one of those resources. A sense of presence in your life, the ability to be fully present in every moment and feel safe, feel happy, feel loved. Well, you could argue that that's the most valuable resource humans can have. It's always important to me to define wealth as well-resourced because of this exact reason. Because we can often believe that wealth is all about money. But money won't fill the hole. Money won't fill the void. Money won't bring in love, worthiness, safety, security in the context of the body and emotions. It'll bring in the physical security, not the emotional security. That all comes from within. So for me to define financial freedom, I focus on the word freedom more than the word financial. I focus on the feeling of being free, the state of being of freedom. When we feel free, we only get there by first and foremost feeling safe, feeling loved, feeling a purpose. And in that sense of freedom, there's also a great deal of trust. Trust that you will always be taken care of. Trust that the money will come in as it's needed. Trust that challenges will work out for the best, for the highest good of all. Trust that even the failures and the mistakes and the difficulties are all there for us. Then you add money to that, right? You add family to that. You add friends to that. You add community to that. You add, a business that serves other people, brings value to other people. Well, now, from my perspective, you're actually financially free. So what is your definition of financial freedom? What is your level of wealth? Is there a story there that says if you have this much more, then you'll be financially free? Just be curious. There's no right or wrong answer to these questions. Is there a line drawn in the sand where if you feel that if you have that much money, you are a wealthy person? What does wealth mean to you? If you could envision yourself being completely wealthy, what would the emotional states be? What would you feel in your financial freedom, in your perspective of financial freedom? Spend some time with this, specifically around the emotions, because the beautiful thing about states of being, emotional states of being, is we can shift that now. You can shift your wealth now. You can shift yourself into a wealthy state now. From that wealthy state, you will create wealth. It's inevitable. Who we are, we create. So by connecting to your definition of it, what it looks like for you, what would the emotions be there, be experienced? You can start to live that now. You can start to live financial freedom now and create financial freedom, even if that is not representative of money. Even if you currently have plenty of money, you can still create true financial freedom for you now. And you will live that. That's beautiful, is it not? Thank you so much for stirring the pot with me, for challenging all of our own perspectives, challenging what we're taught, what we're told, offering ourselves contemplation and inquiry. What does it mean to me? How do I define it? Now, obviously, when we're communicating to other people, that doesn't work. We can't all have our own definitions of words, but it does help you recognize your desires and how you want to create your wealthy life. Thank you so much for joining me. Just a quickie today, quick and dirty. I appreciate you so much. Much love.
Thank you for being a part of Wealth Embodied. As you experience each new day, we want you to feel that you are capable of tapping into your innate abundance and living your life wealthy and aligned. If you want to be invited to the next episode, just subscribe to our podcast. And if you need more information in the meantime, go to alarasage.com.